I'm gonna put on my socks before I go over there.
Koo Stevens is 17 years old and the descendant of a boarding school survivor. His family organized a 2-day run to remember those who did or didn't make it home.
I've never been one for retying shoes over and over, so to anybody else, you just come here and you see these old buildings. You know, you see the cool rocks on the walls and the old window panes. You know, you can tell it's an old place. But to me, it's, you know what happened here. And it's a lot different to just anybody else coming here and visiting. You know, it's a lot more personal.
At just 8 years old, Koo's great-grandfather broke out of the Stewart Indian School to escape the cruel and harsh conditions. Now Koo is retracing his great-grandfather's escape.
Because as an 8-year-old to cross 50 miles over these hills, that's a feat.
We know from our archives that students typically were not in the best health because they weren't fed well. We know that clothing was often an issue. They were given a uniform and typically hand-me-down shoes that were left over from U.S. soldiers. So definitely not the clothing and nor any kind of equipment that you would think anyone, a healthy adult, would need, much less an 8-year-old. But again, we have firsthand accounts of these types of very heroic, just absolutely courageous attempts by these young people to get back to their families.
But Koo's great-grandfather wasn't the only one who attempted to run away.
To federal representatives, people that were paid by Uncle Sam to round up students, to take them to very far away institutions for boarding school. Also, bounties were put out for young Indian children.
Often, the federal government would pay people to find runaways. The scene was happening at dozens of other government-run boarding schools for Native children. Koo's journey started at the Stewart Indian School and ended at the Yerington Paiute tribe. Koo is a cross-country runner at his high school. His great-grandfather was just 8 when he ran the same path to get home. That journey took them both uphill. Koo ran during the day. His family says it's more likely his great-grandfather, Frank, ran at night to avoid being seen. Koo ended his journey with a celebration from friends and family. He says he even felt his ancestors on his feet.
It didn't really hit me until the end about what I was doing. Running down that hill and, you know, seeing my valley and seeing my home and just my people's land out here. Oh man, goosebumps all the way down.
And he knows what he would say to his great-grandfather if he was here today.
Thanks for getting me this far, because, you know, without him and the decisions he would have made, you know, to even run away from here, if he didn't, I couldn't even be here. Thanks for being a good man and wanting to be with your family and wanting to support them in any way that you could, because that's family, you know. You do anything for them. We both did it.
In Nevada.
Yeah, thanks for coming again.
Caitlin Anawa Boycell, Indian Country Today.